Alright, what is up guys? Today we're going to be doing a head gasket replacement on an MK3 Supra. Now I've seen several videos on YouTube, but nothing shows a full depth on how to do this. So based off of my knowledge from those videos, I'm going to try and attempt to do this head gasket leak. The reason why I know it's a head gasket leak is because every time you start it up, coolant is literally coming out of the exhaust tips. And it's running really rough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start trying to take off everything that we need to. So we'll start with removing the battery here, and then we'll get to this. Now you'll see from my car here, you'll see that I have some random wires on the terminals, but they're all attached to the relay there, and that's because these old Supras have a starter issue where the starter stops getting power. The lines get corroded and it stops pulling power from the initial terminal there. You can see that it's attached to it right here. So what you have to do is you have to create a relay. So then I just labeled it red and blue for hot and cold, and that's how I keep it running, keep the starter at full power and able to start every time. So you remove your terminals, I guess, and then we'll start removing this area here, and then we'll start removing the plugs. Alright, I have to switch off camera angles here as my other camera can't tilt, and this one's can tilt. So what we'll do is we'll remove the 10 mils here. This should pretty much be loose, just from me like tinkering with it over the last couple of months that I had this vehicle. So it's going to come off pretty easily, but to just loosen this, make sure to remove this connector here. You don't want it to pull on anything. It's your MAP sensor. Make sure you take off this here. I have no idea if you guys can even, yeah, you can, okay. Just remove it here. All right, remember that, remember this. It's just two. And then you just pull off this, put this to the side. Now, these are all labeled. 1 to 6 is how it goes. So before we get to that though, we're gonna have to remove our throttle assembly here. The easiest way to do this, you'll see that the throttle under this side of the throttle, not throttle, air intake, you see a bolt there, and then a bolt beside it behind that. So what we'll do is remove that so we can isolate and take off that part. So 242 might be too big. We'll start with 12. I'll just get in here and remove that. Bolt studs always coming out like this. So all the bolts already loose. Remember to tighten your bolts after, guys. Completely forgot about a lot of things. You'll see my throttle cable comes up to here. We don't need to loosen that or anything. We'll move that to the side as the throttle comes off. Just remember to keep your screws together. Cool. So again, we'll put the screws with our bracket here on the side so we don't forget about it. This part's a little tricky. You'll see that there's a bolt up here that you can actually see, right? Now, there's 4 of these. There's one that's like further in there, there's one on this side, and then one on that side, okay? We'll have 4 of them, so we gotta remove all of them. They go across from this side to that back end. So there's a plate in between. So that plate will drop as you go to loosen it. So let's start by loosening it. Okay, that's one. See how long it is? So we'll keep this to the side for now. Alright, so take a look here, get to it. And then eventually had a guy from America help me out over this forum. Big shout out to him. Then we were able to tackle that as the fuse, the brand, and the previous owner wired this up so that it would Okay, now that they're all removed, we gotta make sure that we know where all the pipes are coming from, okay? So this pipe here is connected to the top. This one is connected from the left side to here, the right side to there. Maybe that's wrong, no idea, because did mess around with this stuff a bit. So, but we'll figure out what these are after. So we'll remove these for now. Just gotta make sure they stay on this. That also had a leak for me. I have a lot of gaskets that leaked, did a smoke test. So we're gonna replace all the gaskets. Okay, we're gonna also remove this pipe here. Okay. So we'll grab it from here. There we go. Move all the pipes to the side for now. Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, so I found out that it was just a bolt that was just holding it in place from the top, not the bottom. Remove this pipe here. We're gonna remove the top one here as well. To do that, you need a flathead screwdriver. And you just need to pry up the metal clip seal here. Oh, it seems like it's been removed for me, but yeah, there's a metal clip seal there. You just clip it off. And then yeah, you can see it's moved back and forth. Throttle cable to, sorry, here. And you'll notice when you go to put it down, if I can put it down from here, or put it up actually, it moves, right? You'll see there at the end, it's like a little metal ball. You can kind of see it. You can push that out when it has a lot of slack, and then it will be removed. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. Okay, I got it. Hope I didn't bend anything. Okay, what I was trying to say is you'll see right here, this guy. Maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't. Maybe I'm in your way. It was attached to here. So I just pulled it off. That's good. The pipe that connected to our air intake. But yeah, this is our throttle. And my last screw is in there. I have one more that came out the bottom too. Only the top one, I'm gonna say, was the longest one, which is like here. Everything else is small. So you'll have 4 screws. You'll see that the little shield that I was talking about is right there. This thing, this gasket, yeah, it's kind of messed up. So I'm hoping the reseal, yeah.